Welcome back to Instagram for Bosses. I'm your host, Andrea Maree. I'm here to teach you practical tips and strategies for leveraging Instagram so you can position yourself as an expert, generate more leads, and land more clients and customers. Today, I'm going to share with you 5 simple strategies for increasing your engagement on Instagram. Before we start, I wanted to remind you to follow me over on Instagram. You can find me by searching at Andrea Maree Creative. I share lots of free tips and trainings over there, and we always have a lot of fun. Now let's get back to today's episode. Why is it so important to build an engaged following on Instagram? Well, Instagram engagement is one of the key ranking signals Instagram's algorithm uses to determine where your content will show up in your followers' feeds. This means that the more your followers interact with your content in the form of liking, sharing, commenting, and saving your posts, the higher the algorithm will prioritize your content in their feed. As a marketer, your goal is to have your content seen by as many people as possible, which is why encouraging engagement is so important. The second reason Instagram engagement is so important is that it allows you to warm up your audience, taking them from cold followers to warm leads and eventually hot buyers. When people engage with your account and you engage back with them, this builds trust and rapport, and these are 2 important factors for converting sales. So now that you know why you should care about Instagram engagement, let's discuss some practical strategies you can use to increase your engagement on Instagram. The first strategy is to create content that establishes a human connection. What do I mean by this? I mean creating content that will evoke emotion in your audience. Examples of this type of content include personal stories, client stories, or case studies, meaningful quotes, or funny memes. Ultimately, what you want to do is create a piece of content that's relatable and that your audience will want to like, comment on, and share with other people. The next strategy to increase your engagement on Instagram is to ask for engagement in your CTA. This is a super simple and easy strategy that works really well. If you want to encourage more shares, simply end your post with a call to action saying, "Share this with someone who might find it helpful." Or maybe you want to increase comments. You could say something like, "Drop me a comment to share your opinion." Or maybe you want to encourage saves. You could say, "Save this post so that you can refer to it later." This is a strategy I regularly use and encourage my clients to use, and it's worked with great success. Before I move on to the next strategy, I want to tell you about my new resource, which is the Ultimate Instagram Content Blueprint. This resource will help you save so much time planning and organizing all your Instagram content in one place. Included in the blueprint is 60 days of content ideas for your reels, feed posts, stories, or lives, so you can kick writer's block to the curb. You'll also get access to my fully editable Instagram content calendar with space to write out your monthly goals and captions so that you can easily plan out your content in advance and save loads of time in the long run. And finally, you'll receive my Instagram grid planner so you can plan out your feed ahead of time and finally have an on-brand aesthetic that captures the attention of your dream clients and customers. You can snag the Ultimate Instagram Content Blueprint for just $7. I'll leave it linked in the description if you're interested in checking it out. Another great strategy for increasing your engagement on Instagram is asking your audience for their opinion. People love to share their opinion on social media, so this one works particularly well. It's also a great strategy for doing market research at the same time, which is super important as a business owner. So how does this work? Just ask your audience a question, and ways that I've done this in the past have been posting a photo or a video of a new project I'm working on, and then asking my followers to guess what they think it might be. Another great idea I've seen is people asking their followers to help them name their next project or choose a design for their next product. Not only is this a great way to boost your engagement, but it's also an effective way of warming up your audience to an upcoming launch. The next strategy for increasing your engagement on Instagram is to share your posts to your story, especially your reels. Yes, reels views count as story views, so make sure you share them to your Instagram story. And as I mentioned in my last episode, users tend to scroll through stories more so than scrolling through their feeds. So sharing your post to your story increases the chances your followers are going to see your content and engage with it. The next strategy is specifically for boosting engagement for your Instagram stories, and that is sharing interactive stickers to your story. There's something about interacting with a sticker. I think it stems from when we were all kids and we used to love to press buttons. For some reason, I'd always want to press the button when riding in an elevator, and stickers are like modern day elevator buttons. For whatever reason, we like to interact with them. So if you're looking for an engagement booster on stories, share a poll, quiz, question, or slider sticker and watch what happens. The final strategy for increasing your engagement on Instagram is to actively engage on the platform yourself. Ideally, you want to try and engage for 5 to 10 minutes before you post a new piece of content and 5 to 10 minutes after. I always like to take a look at the people who have liked and commented on my previous posts, as well as those who have shared my content or sent me DMs. Because these people have already engaged with you in the past, there's a good chance they will continue to engage with you, especially if you're returning the favor and engaging with them. Also, make sure to take time to engage with new accounts by leaving meaningful comments. This means not simply commenting with a single word or emoji. Actually take the time to consume the content they've shared and write something meaningful. This is the best way to start building meaningful relationships on Instagram and warming people up to you and your business. So that's all I have time for today's episode. If you try out any of these strategies, let me know how they work for you. If you found value in today's episode and are looking for more tailored help with your Instagram marketing, please feel free to reach out to me via Instagram DM or click the link in the description to book a strategy call with me where you can learn more about how I help business owners leverage Instagram to stand out as experts and land more dream clients and customers. Thanks for joining me today. If you're enjoying the show, I would love and appreciate it if you subscribed and left me a rating and review. It would mean a lot if you shared it on your Instagram story, because sharing episodes is the best way for the show to grow, reach more people, and impact more lives. If you do share the episode, be sure to tag me at Andrea Maree Creative, because I love to reshare your stories and chat with you in the DMs. I hope you have a great day and week, and I'll speak to you soon.